The latest. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all.
If you know that you are not a South African citizen, may you please stand up and leave our hospital.
Did you just hear that? Is this what South Africans have resolved to? Can you imagine South Africans pursuing other nationals out of their hospital? People that are sick, you're asking them to leave your hospital? What the hell is wrong with these people? Can you tell me exactly what is in South Africa that these people continuously to do things like this? What is in South Africa? What is the meaning of this? You're asking other nationals to leave your hospital. People that are not okay, people that are sick, they should leave hospital. Did they know the implication of what they are really doing? Did they really know? When is Africa going to be united? With all this manner, with all this thing? What if other Africans get up now and said, fine, businesses of South Africa too, they got to close them down? What will now happen? This is not making sense anymore. Every time one issue or the other is coming from South Africa, why must it always be South Africa? It is getting out of hand. We claim to be one Africa. We claim to love each other. We claim that we love black. When we see the other people doing some certain things, we say, no, we stand with ourselves. We stand with black. But we don't treat ourselves right. This is inhuman. I'm asking you now, what if other people start doing the same thing you are doing now to the national of South African in other countries? There's a particular guy, I can't play the whole of this video here, but there's a particular guy from Congo that was challenging them and telling them that he has his papers, so he has rights to come to the hospital to receive treatment. And they are telling him that he ran away from his problem in his country. He should go back. So is South Africa now problem free? Is South Africa now the best country in the world? Is that what you're saying? Don't we have South Africa in every country in the world? We have South Africa in all the African countries. Nigeria, they are here. Ghana, they are there. Congo, they are there. Uganda, they are there. Kenya, they are there. In the Western world, they are there everywhere. Go to America. Everywhere. Is it in Canada? United Kingdom? Or Australia? Where? Germany or where? They are everywhere. Are you asking other nationals to start doing the same? To the dear people, good people of South Africa, you need to rise up and stop all these things that is happening. The way South African boys and girls that their head know their house, they cause trouble for that country is becoming too much. It's getting out of hand. We came out of xenophobia of recent, not even too long. Now another one, they are starting. You ask people.
Let's go back. No.
For what reason?
Leave.
What reason? Enough of this. I don't even know what the government are doing in South. What are they doing? How can they allow people like this to be roaming around hospital, chasing people out of hospital, people that are not... Come on. This is the highest of it. That people that are not sound are in the hospital to receive treatment. You will come to them and ask them to leave your hospital. And do you have government in that country? Now I ask again, what is that special thing that is in South Africa that is making them to behave like this? And I ask again, what if other nationals start doing the same thing now? What will happen? It go hard make Africa comes together. It go hard for Africans to be united, for Africans to come together. It go hard. And the most problematic people in the entire Africa are South Africans. The way you people are behaving, very soon you will see every other Africans, they will stay away from you people and pursue you people from every country. You will go back, let you people enjoy your countries alone. Let's see that thing that you have that is too special, that is giving you people this mindset of always pushing your brothers from other African countries out of your country. It's becoming too much. And your government in the country must rise to this occasion and stop this nonsense once and for all.
Who benefits from the diplomatic and economic damage that South Africa is doing to itself right now with this anti-immigrant rhetoric? Who benefits from South Africa being completely isolated, with no allies, Nobody around them, no other African countries willing to step in and help and support them when the people who benefit show up and go, "Ooh, we told you they couldn't govern themselves. Look at what they've done." We'll have to take power and control now and make sure that they never get to, rule or govern themselves again, because they obviously can't. And there's nobody to step in and stop it. Who benefits from that? That is the conversation that so many people are missing, and we need.
As a white man, I don't understand what's so hard for so many white people to understand that it's always been the white man. It was the white man in the Atlantic slave trade. It was the white man who committed genocide to the indigenous people here. It was the white man who killed millions and millions of people in the Holocaust. It was the white man who massacred millions of people in Congo. It was the white man in the frontier wars in Australia who massacred Aboriginous Australians. It was the white man whose government forced the natives to relocate, causing thousands to die on the Trail of Tears. It was the white man in the Philippines who massacred thousands of civilians. What is so hard to accept about that? Because today, it's the white man and the white supremacists marching around D.C. It's the white man lying about a group of Haitians who hurt no one. They go to work and go home. It's the white man dressed in ICE outfits, murdering immigrants, murdering citizens. It's always been the white man. And yet, you think and walk around this country like it's undocumented immigrants. All of a sudden, that's the problem. Undocumented immigrants committed 17 murders out of over 17,000. But that's the problem. And yet, when one of those 17 get murdered, our fucking white government will go as far as to pass a bill and name it after the person that got murdered and forget about the thousands of minorities that get murdered. That doesn't matter. It's whatever fits the white narrative. And you people are so stupid, you follow it. You're so ignorant that you don't want to change. It's always been the white man. And it's the white man today.
Yeah. The painful part is just that as black people, we allow all this to happen to us because we don't want to stand up and say no. Enough is enough.
So, if you're not following me, please, you better follow me now. But in any case, please do like this video. I want to talk to you about the March and March. People are saying, why are you always against the March and March and all that? Because my understanding of these marches should be that you submit your memorandum and you wait for the government to see if they're not acting on what you have stipulated in your memorandum, right? So if you decide to march each and every week, when will the country start doing its business? I'm glad that you see this guy, Ngizwe, and I love what he said. He said, you can't march every day. You can't march every week. It will never work. And we've been saying this, and this is a man who's from the leadership of March and March. And there's a statement that he said. He says, don't ningang logot, because if you do, in zoisho, what I will reveal tells you something. That people are being used. What are you fearing? And Giza, he came to a place of knowing that no, man, this is dangerous to our nation, to our country. And well, for me, I'm glad that finally seeing the light. But now, I want to
See,
say
like it
this,
is.
that all the shops that have
They
been
don't
closed
know.
down,
We need
and
the
it's been a
space.
month now,
They know no
and
politics.
we haven't really seen much of jobs created. There might be some that actually foreign nationals were removed. Like there's a video that I have made. I said, I also do blame private sector, because meaning that they preferred foreign nationals. And you know, the bad thing about it is that when these foreign nationals, they get into these companies, they get to be skilled. But I also feel like our South Africans also, there is a little bit of pride. I have to say this. The reason why other people are saying that we are lazy, I think they see the element of laziness and so much of drug abuse, alcohol abuse, which is there, which we may deny, but these are the facts. So, but what I want to say now to you is this. As black people, we can see that the system is not designed to prosper us. The system is designed to keep the minority flourishing. But I still see a great potential from black people. But they need to change their mindset, because we need to switch. It cannot be that after 30 years of democracy, we are still struggling. Okay? And I can tell you that we are struggling because we are jealous of one another. That is the stronghold of our breakthrough into the system. Because if you want to start a business, you need to go make a loan that you don't qualify just because of your skin. You don't qualify for a business loan because of your skin. Well, there are ways to beat that up. We can build our own banks. But the thing is, we are so much in competition instead of working together as a unit. I don't see a reason why black people, more especially in Africa, are still struggling, depending on other European countries for aid and all that. Yet we have the resources that the Europeans are looking for. Why then do we borrow money from them? You see, that is the mentality of almost the whole of Africa, waiting for the European to save us, because we are not united. Black South Africans, if you see that the foreign nationals are leaving your country, my question is, why are you not taking the position? You are still crying that the government should assist you. For the whole 30 years of democracy, the government haven't assisted you. What's going to change when now the economy is so poor? Everything is not going well in the country. But you're still trusting that the government is supposed to help you. It's not going to help you. South Africa need to sit down. Stop this nonsense of match and match. Sit down, look at what can be the solution. How can we get involved into businesses? And stop competing. You need these foreign nationals. And I say this, you need them. You need them for your benefit. The only thing that you are failing to think, how can you use them? Because the reality is there is no country that does not exploit. There is no economy that is built up in equality. It doesn't exist. It's just in the paper. It doesn't exist. So you have to maneuver. You have to find a way. How can you make the situation work for you with the foreign nationals? Because you need them. You can use them for the better of your economy. The solution is not to chase them away. The solution is within you. How can you use the foreign nationals in your country to better your life? But you don't see that. And other people have done so. Why can't you do the same? That's my question for you. So you see, you'll never prosper because you need to change the way you think. That is why prosperity comes after you have put down a strategy and you look at how you're going to implement your strategy. Not by marching. Marching will never give a solution to this country. Even if all the foreign nationals can leave this country, you will never have a job. Because we can tell you how jobs are created. And jobs can be created by foreign nationals, with foreign nationals.
Hey, March and March is taking different forms, different forms and different angles. Yes, now we are seeing that our brothers and sisters in South Africa, the March and March people have not taken it upon themselves, go into hospitals to make sure that foreigners are not treated. If you're a foreigner and you are in South Africa, the doctors must not attend to you. This is the level of what South Africans are doing, the height of it. Then when these same people finish, they expect that foreigners should allow them to also do things in their countries. But like some people said, those people doing this March and March, like they don't understand things, how life works. They don't understand nothing about economy. Like they believe that when these people are out of the hospitals, their lives will be better. When these people are no longer, if it is left with only them in South Africa, that is when they will make money. And I wonder how they manage to create this narrative in the heads of some of our brothers and sisters in South Africa.
History in South Africa going all the way back.
That you even have their own brothers and sisters educating them about the consequences of what they are doing. Yet you still find them telling you no. I don't know how they manage to brainwash them in that angle. That is difficult for them to see reasons. I thought that when these foreigners left and the spaza shops are still closed, we have nothing moving, taxi drivers are crying, we have the landlords, everybody is just in tears in South Africa. I was thinking that this will be the time that our brothers and sisters in South Africa will finally wake up, like change the way they are doing things. But it's like, no, things are not changing. The people left. The shops are closed. The works you are not getting. But our brothers and sisters in South Africa are just bent on doing what they said foreigners must go. Is it the foreigner that must go that is your problem, or how you get money to also run something to get yourself to a place you want to be? So the people, okay, maybe the mind is if they are sick and then they don't get treatment, they will be forced to leave. So the majority that left, what have you achieved out of the ones who left South Africa? What money have you made? What properties, like Julius Malema will ask you, which of their properties have you occupied? Their shops, their money, their buildings, their cars, which of them have you taken over? Which of them? The time that you are using to be roaming from one hospital to the other, in the name of chasing foreigners away and making sure that doctors don't attend to them. If you use that time to create something, won't it germinate? An increase. And then bear fruit for you to enjoy. Life, nobody gives nothing to nobody. You grow your own life. You plant it and shape it to what you want. The foreigners are not your problem, South Africans. We keep telling you. If the foreigners were your problem, like the number of people who left South Africa should have solved half of your problems. But your problems are still there. And the problems will not go. They will continue to be there. Because until you tackle the root cause of what is your problem, problems will never go. The problems will continue to be there. Life is not the way you see it. Nobody is the reason to which you are suffering. The system is what is fighting against every black person. And that is why we are calling for emancipation. Why do you think that Bob Marley said we should emancipate ourselves from mental slavery? We are mentally enslaved. That's why we love other people than our own selves. That's why you will be chasing black people away back and shake hands with other people. Emancipate yourselves. If you continue to have the mentality that somebody is the reason to which you are jobless, you will never go anywhere because you need to create it. The government cannot give you everything, so you yourself must do something to help yourself. The spaza shops are not owned by governments. They are owned by individuals. So how come they did it, and if you want it, you'll not go closer to them to learn it?